Hey guys, this is Tim with VanLeeuwen Family Farm. The easiest way to hook up your Greg Judy Bale Unroller to your bale is actually to unhook it from the four-wheeler and just roll it back here by hand, roll it back up to your bale, because that's the easiest way to get it centered. If you try to center it on the four-wheeler, you may be taking 3 or 4 or 5 stabs at it just to try to get it centered like I just did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the spikes in it, or I may just go ahead and hook the four-wheeler up to it, adjust the spikes where I need them, stab them in, and then pick the bale up and we're off. So that's what we're about to do. That looks good, but I need to pull the four-wheeler up just a little bit. Another thing you want to do is put the parking brake on your four-wheeler if you got one. It seems like it just kind of helps from the bale not picking up the back of the four-wheeler. Get this. Now it's gonna pick up the back of your four-wheeler a little bit, but as the bale comes up, the four-wheeler will start to drop back down. That's all there is to it. It has got his head rubbing up against my bumper.
He's pushing the truck along.
Truck alone.
He's pushing the truck along.
No, he's over there scratching on it.
What'd you say?
I said, so even though we got a bale unroller, right now, since we reduced our herd number, we've only got about 12 cows now. We really don't have enough cows to be unrolling these bales, so we kind of just been bale grazing them. So we're just setting the bales out there and then letting them eat at their own free will. Because if I unroll these bales, they're only going to eat about probably less than half of it, and then they're gonna lay on the rest of it, and they're gonna poop and pee on it, and they're gonna waste it. And since I only have time to come out here once a week because I'm working so far away right now, I gotta set out at least 3 bales at a time, so there's obviously no way I can unroll 3 bales and expect them to eat all of it. So this has been working good. We've just been setting the bales out, and they've been cleaning up a lot of it.
So what are you doing now?
Well, the first bale I take out there, I always take all the strings off first. Even though some of it just flopped off right there, I'll throw that out to him. But I always take all the strings off first, because if you don't, the cows will be all over you. You'll never get all these strings off if the cows are all over you. And then you'll look over, and one of them cows will have one of these strings in their mouth, and they'll be eating it. And then you won't be able to get it out of their mouth. So it's easier to just take these strings off now. And the next bales that you take out, you know, you can leave the strings on until you get out there, because they're all going to be around this bale anyways.
What's this hay that you're putting out?
This is just last year's prairie hay.
Last year's prairie hay.
Well, some people call it last year's, but it's actually would have been baled about 1.5 years ago, so that's why we call it last year's hay. If it was baled just last summer, we'd call it this year's hay. So that's why we call it last year's hay. It was baled last year, back in 2022, because this is 2023.